The night was heavy with darkness as thick storm clouds gathered above the desolate town of Ravenswood. Raindrops tapped incessantly against windows, creating a haunting melody that echoed through the deserted streets. The wind howled mournfully, carrying with it a sense of foreboding. The few brave souls who remained in Ravenswood huddled in their homes, seeking refuge from the relentless downpour. In a forgotten corner of town stood an old mansion, its decaying facade hidden beneath the cloak of night. The mansion, known as Blackthorn Manor, had long been abandoned, its history shrouded in mystery and tales of the supernatural. Locals whispered about the spirits that were said to roam the halls, seeking revenge for past wrong. As the storm raged on, a group of curious friends dared each other to explore the dilapidated mansion. Among them was Alex, a skeptic who scoffed at the idea of ghosts, and Maya, a believer in the supernatural who couldn't resist the allure of the eerie mansion. They approached Blackthorn Manor cautiously, the rain intensifying as they reached the creaking gates. The wrought iron entrance groaned as it opened, revealing a path that vanished into the murky darkness. The friends hesitated, exchanging nervous glances, but the thrill of the unknown propelled them forward. The mansion's grand entrance beckoned them with a chilling gust of wind. The once opulent foyer now lay in ruins, with tattered wallpaper peeling off the walls like the skin of a forgotten memory. The air inside felt heavy, laden with the weight of the mansion's grim history. As they ascended the creaky staircase, the rain outside seemed to harmonize with the eerie sounds within. Shadows danced along the walls, casting twisted shapes that mimicked the distorted figures of the past. The friends entered a room where a grand piano stood eerily untouched, its keys awaiting the touch of invisible fingers. A sudden gust of wind slammed the door shut behind them, trapping the group in an oppressive silence. The only sound was the rhythmic tapping of raindrops against the decaying roof. The atmosphere thickened with an unsettling tension, and their breaths became visible in the icy air. Whispers echoed through the mansion, indistinct and haunting. Alex scoffed, attributing it to the wind, but Maya's eyes widened in fear. She claimed the whispers carried a message from the restless spirits, a plea for release from the shackles of the past. The group pressed on, exploring room after room, each holding its own macabre secrets. In the dim light, shadows twisted into grotesque forms, playing tricks on their minds. The whispers grew louder, forming words that sent shivers down their spines. As they reached the mansion's dilapidated library, an ancient book lay open on a dusty pedestal. The rain outside intensified, battering against the windows like a desperate plea for attention. Maya, drawn to the mysterious tome, read aloud an incantation she discovered within its pages. With each word uttered, the room darkened, and the air became charged with an otherworldly energy. The rain outside transformed into a torrential downpour, as if nature itself recoiled from the unfolding ritual. Shadows materialized into spectral figures, their mournful eyes fixed on the intruders. A chilling voice emerged from the darkness, echoing with a centuries-old lament. "You have awakened us," it whispered, sending a cold shiver down the spines of the group. The spirits, trapped between worlds, sought vengeance for the disturbance of their eternal sleep. Terrified, the friends attempted to flee, but the mansion seemed to resist their escape. Hallways twisted and turned, trapping them in a never-ending labyrinth. The rain outside became a deluge, the heavens weeping in response to the unholy awakening. As the spirits closed in, their ghastly forms flickering in the shadows, the friends realized the gravity of their actions. The whispers in the rain had warned them, but curiosity had led them down a path from which there was no return. The last thing they heard was the mournful howl of the wind, carrying with it the echoes of their own terrified screams. The storm raged on, Blackthorn Manor standing as a silent witness to the timeless dance between the living and the dead, a dance that played out beneath the relentless whispers in the rain. In the heart of the secluded town of Hollowbrook, an eerie mist clung to the air, obscuring the edges of reality. Rain cascaded from the heavens, a relentless downpour that seemed to wash away all traces of warmth. It was in this chilling tempest that Emily, a young photographer seeking inspiration, found herself drawn to an abandoned carnival on the outskirts of town. The carnival, once a lively spectacle of colors and laughter, now lay forgotten and forsaken. Its dilapidated rides groaned in the wind, and the skeletal remains of festive booths swayed ominously. Emily's curiosity drove her forward, the rhythmic drumming of raindrops urging her deeper into the ghostly amusement park. With each step, the shadows under the skeletal structures seemed to come alive, dancing in the dim light. The pitter-patter of rain on rusty metal created a haunting melody that resonated through the desolate carnival grounds. Emily's camera clicked in rhythm with the rain, capturing the eerie beauty that surrounded her. As she ventured further, Emily discovered a tattered ticket booth adorned with faded posters of joyous faces now distorted by time. A flickering light bulb swung precariously above, casting eerie shadows that seemed to whisper tales of the carnival's forgotten past. The wind howled through the skeletal roller coaster, producing an otherworldly symphony that sent shivers down Emily's spine. Fazed by the unnerving ambiance, Emily pressed on, guided by a mysterious force pulling her deeper into the heart of the carnival. The rain intensified, transforming the uneven paths into muddy rivers. Puddles mirrored distorted reflections of the skeletal rides, adding an eerie dimension to the desolation. The carnival's centerpiece, a colossal Ferris wheel, loomed ahead like a skeletal giant against the stormy sky. Emily hesitated, but couldn't resist the pull that drew her closer. As she approached, the creaking of the Ferris wheel's rusty joints harmonized with the rain, creating an unsettling cacophony that echoed through the deserted park. Against her better judgment, Emily ascended the rickety platform to the Ferris wheel's entrance. The rain now fell in torrents, creating a curtain that veiled the world beyond. Emily's senses heightened as she stepped into one of the decrepit, rain-soaked gondola. The metallic groans of the Ferris wheel resonated in her bones as it slowly creaked to life, defying its age. Ascending into the stormy abyss, Emily's unease grew. The mist thickened, wrapping the world in a shroud of obscurity. With each revolution, the distorted echoes of laughter and merriment filled the air as if the ghosts of the past were reliving moments of joy long gone. Suddenly, the Ferris wheel halted at its apex, leaving Emily suspended in the rain-soaked abyss. The laughter faded, replaced by an ominous silence that reverberated through the carnival grounds. The skeletal rides below seemed to come alive, casting long, distorted shadows that reached for her. As Emily gazed into the shifting mist, figures materialized, their features obscured by the rain-drenched veil. Whispers, carried by the wind, spoke of a tragic carnival accident that had claimed the lives of those who once reveled in its joy. The spirits, trapped between the realms, sought release from their watery purgatory. A ghastly visage emerged from the mist, a spectral ringmaster with hollow eyes that peered into Emily's soul. The rain fell in rhythmic patterns, as if conducting an ethereal symphony that echoed the sorrows of the forgotten carnival. Terrified, Emily closed her eyes, praying for the rain to wash away the nightmare. When she opened them, the mist had dissipated, and the Ferris wheel slowly descended to the ground. The ghostly figures vanished, leaving behind a carnival shrouded in silence. Emily stumbled off the creaking platform, soaked to the bone and trembling. As she looked back at the abandoned amusement park, a voice whispered in the wind, thanking her for bearing witness to their untold stories. The rain continued to fall, now a gentle drizzle, as Emily retreated from the spectral carnival, forever haunted by the drenched veil that separated the living from the echoes of the past.